All right, good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in today to our what would normally be our closing announcements, but because of, well, we're remote and our schedule has changed, we are moving that up and opening the day with some remarks and some thank yous. We thank you all for sticking with us all weekend. It's been really a pleasure to have all of you. We've had some great comments in the chat. And really, truly, we can't do this without you all. So let's dive right in with a couple different things. First off, we wanted to thank everybody who submitted things this year. Truly wonderful stuff came through, and without your contributions, there's nothing, we would have had half the content that we've been able to fill our stream with this weekend. So truly thank you about that. We want to give a special shout out to the What Would Atrus Build submissions, which was Kefrith, Catherine Squee White, Professor Ketchup, and Emma de Blois, or Crescent Crimson Dragon. We will be fixing some of the cropping display issues that happened with What Would Atrus Build in the live stream, especially for Kefrith's video, before we upload that final video to YouTube. So hang on a little bit. It might just be a little while until we get that up there, but it will be there, so don't worry. And looks like, Dan, I think we're going to hand it over to you.
All right, just a couple logistical issues. We always send out a survey after the con. Please fill it out. It really gives us valuable feedback, tells us what you enjoyed, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of, and really helps us plan for future years. And speaking of future years, we were supposed to be in DC, as many of you know, this year. So we moved that to next year. It's going to be in July. The information is on our website, and we'll have more about that pretty soon. So we would really love to see you all in person next year in the DC area. And we'll reopen submissions, registration, hotel, all that stuff in the coming months. And Cap, I think we have some people to thank.
Yep. In addition to thanking people who submitted content when we made our requests for special content like What Would Atrus Build, there's a few special shout outs we'd like to provide this year. One of them is to Katie. Thank you so much for all of the work that you've been doing with us. Thank you. You really have helped with our promotion, with wrangling special guests, with just wrangling. I mean, have any of you met Katie? She does so much with everything, and she's really been a lifesaver as a liaison, as a contact, as working with a number of different people, and we love her. No, you. Sorry, we're bullying her in stream. Also, special shout out to Hollister. I really hope you're watching this, man. Your music is fantastic and amazing, and we got to hear two amazing examples of his work, from the totally hilariously retro music that he just had in Cooking with Escher. And if you missed Cooking with Escher, please go watch the Twitch replay or the YouTube upload we're going to do. That was priceless. To the absolutely epic composition he did for Pass the Book. Hollister's music is so good, and we love him for putting this together for us.
True.
Hollister, our man. We'd like to thank all of our special guests, all of them, for being willing to come out to speak to you, the fans, the number of them who responded to our email, to a little convention. We're not Dragon Con, we're not Gen Con, we're not PAX. We're not the big name guys, but we reached out via email, and the number of people who have said, oh my God, I loved my work with Mist. I would be thrilled to come speak with you. I would love to talk about it. I can't wait to talk about some of my friends, to talk with some of my friends, to talk about my experiences. I'm looking forward to it. This has been a really special, spectacular year with the number of special guests that we have had. And I want to thank all of them for their kindness and their generosity and their willing to come out and speak to you and be here for the convention, because I think everyone in the committee would agree that this has been a magical year. And if all of y'all in the streams have been like, oh my God, I can't believe you got that person. Trust me, raise your hand if when we were emailing, we said, did you just agree to come? Did he just agree to come? Yeah. We would. And yeah, I think Drew has a couple personal thank yous he'd like to make as well. But we're really honored by how many cool, amazing people we have worked with this year.
I absolutely second that, Cap. Truly, it's been even just going through and doing, the initial tech checks with everyone over the course of the week, and then taking that time out of their day to make sure that we can deliver the best stream to all of you. Really, truly thank you for helping us make that effort and make this a reality. And speaking of making things a reality, we want to thank Adrian, or his social handles and Twitch handle Okadrian, for jumping in to help moderate our game development panel yesterday. Really, he did a phenomenal job and took that to the next level for us. And we really can't thank him enough. He also was able to get us some amazing contacts at Twitch, and then, which leads into my next point. Thank you, Twitch, for working with us to promote some of our events to the Twitch front page. Each day we've had one of our panels, and we'll be having our next panel, the music panel, promoted on Twitch's front page, which has given Mysterium a reach that we have never had before. On Friday night, just kind of as a quick snapshot of the numbers, we were able to reach nearly 7,000 maximum concurrent viewers, with over 100,000 unique viewers hitting that stream at some point over another during the interview with Rand and Robin. And because of that, not only has our event really kind of gained new footholdings in the community, but it's definitely helped the Mist documentary and many other things for Cyan. So truly, that has made a huge impact for the community and Cyan and us as a whole. And then we have one other thanks tied to that. We do want to thank Zoom for this. We went from a couple of weeks ago thinking that we would only have our usual reach, to on Friday, about 2.5 hours before we went live, learning that we would be featured on the front page of Twitch. So a special shout out to Shane, the customer support rep we talked to that evening, who was able to really advocate for us and give us full high def streaming and group call capability, which right now for Zoom is a restricted feature because of the impact of the pandemic. So because of that reach that we were able to have, we were able to really give you guys the best product we possibly could. And they went out of their way to really make that happen for all of you. So truly thank you, Zoom, for everything and giving us a great service that we could run our event with this weekend. And we have a couple more thanks to give, and that's going to go over to Dan.
Yeah, I actually I wanted to thank Flapjack for helping coordinate the speedrunning block that we're going to be having this afternoon. He was just great at setting everything up for us, getting the Zoom calls together, putting everybody in one place, and created a really cool overlay that you'll see when they run it. And so far, everybody we've thanked really has been in some way made this event as good as it was, I think. But there's a huge group that there would be no point in putting this event on otherwise, and that is you, everybody watching. You're just such an amazing fandom. People have been so positive this weekend. This is a very difficult time for a lot of people all over the world. And I mean, just the positive comments coming in on Discord, on Twitch, on YouTube, just everybody seems to be having such a good time. And it's just really important that you can just kind of enjoy yourselves for a weekend. And if there's anything positive that's come out of this, I'm seeing attendees from all over the world. I mean, people saying, oh, I'm from Italy, I'm from Indonesia, I've never been to Mysterium, I don't know if I can go in person. And they're saying, this is my first one. And that's just so cool to be able to see that. I mean, we have somewhere over 800 people registered, but I mean, we have thousands watching the streams. And just thank you to all of you for making this what it is. And we hope as many of you as you can join us in DC next year. And we just got some, I guess, final remarks. Cap, were you handling that? Or was that Drew?
I guess just to wrap up, I guess say and transition to the next thing. Next up at noon Eastern, so in about 20 minutes, we've got our music panel, which is going to feature some of the composers that we had last year, but also some new folks as well, who have been responsible for all the beautiful music that we've heard and missed over the years. So please do be sure to tune into that. Later on today, we're going to have a panel with some of the people behind Uru and Mist 5. We'll see Stefan again during that. And after that, let's see, what else do we have? We're going to have Kelly is going to be working on her fissure art painting. So you're welcome to tune into that on YouTube and join along as she walks through painting that beautiful piece of art she's going to make. And then, as we mentioned, tonight we're going to have what we're calling Cyan Games Completed Rapidly. We're going to have a marathon of streamers speedrunning the Myst games and finding all sorts of things that you might have never seen before in those games. And it's really going to be exciting. We're really happy to have them all doing that with us. And we'll have another campaign, the finish of the Unwritten campaign that was started last night. That'll be available on YouTube as well. We'll have a series of breakout rooms this evening, including a watch party for the speedruns. So you're welcome to join that, make comments, and we might have some of the streamers pop into there for any questions after they're finished. And we'll finish up tonight with a brief panel with the folks behind Area Man Lives, which is an upcoming project with Cyan Ventures. So we got another packed day, and we hope that you'll join us through the whole day and stay with us and enjoy what we have for all y'all. So, thank you all. We'll see you in see you next up at the music panel. So thank you.
We love you guys.
Bye.
We love you.